Your accurate first alert weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Matt Rudkin.
It's getting so cold out there, I actually had to go home and put socks on over the dinner break.
Don't ask why he wasn't wearing socks.
No, I am
earlier?
now. I am
Okay.
now. But I thought since it was going to be in its 50s earlier today, I thought, yeah, I'll go without socks.
In that case, I hope winter lasts a lot longer.
Matt's concerned.
A little bit. I didn't know that was your thing. We learned something tonight. There you go. Here's a look at the weather headlines. Temperatures really cooling down, as Todd alluded to here. We have fallen, some areas were 10, 15 degrees an hour. It's really incredible. But despite the cold, it comes with dry air. And because of that, we'll get some sunshine both tomorrow and as we head towards Saturday as well. Now, dry air is really, or not dry air, cold air is really dense. It's heavy. It takes a lot to physically move one air mass out and put another one in, at least for the atmosphere. So how it does that, it produces a lot of wind. And that's what we're seeing out there right now. Here's a live look into WAJR. That camera is really secure from our friends at IT3, but trust me, you know as well as I do, it is windy out there. But a nice shot there of Cass County. Storm tracker radar sweeping all clear. Now I want to show you something. This will go back 6 hours. This is really unique. See this line here that will pop up? That is the actual cold front. Sometimes we call it a gust front. What that is the cooler, drier air on the backside here slammed up against the mild and humid air. That cold air physically squeezed out or condensed the moisture, and you got a little line of showers. We see this in the summertime ahead of a big thunderstorm where the rain-cooled air is there and it slams up against temperatures 80s or 90s with all that humidity. So to see that in February is pretty impressive. When you see something like that on radar where you can physically see the cold front, means it is a drastic difference. It was in the 50s and 60s here, 30s and 40s within an hour or so on the backside. Obviously, as you would expect, our colleagues, good friends at the National Weather Service, have the entire WSBT viewing area under a wind advisory until 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. So things are going to continue rattling outside. You will definitely hear it as you sleep. However, winds will slowly subside by tomorrow as the core of the cold gets here. Again, remember, it takes a lot of energy to remove one air mass and replace it with another. Well, once that second air mass, the cold one, gets here and it settles down, the winds will start to die out. Temperatures, so the 30s, eastern counties, lower 20s, and our western counties, teens for Chicago. So that shows you what's coming. A wider view kind of reiterates that, single digits out by the Mississippi River, and that will be our weather by the time you wake up tomorrow. There's the wind. These are sustained readings, 20 to 25 miles an hour, with gusts that are about 40 miles per hour. That's created a couple power outages as we reported. So this is the boundary that went through. We're on the backside now. Chilly is the theme with high pressure, but high pressure sinking air, and that will get rid of clouds for a good chunk of tomorrow and especially Saturday as the thing comes overhead. Here's Futurecast as we head towards tomorrow. So we're done with precipitation now. We're going to see some sunshine. The exception may be north of 94 here with the due west wind. We'll give a little bit of lake effect clouds up here in West Michigan, maybe a snowflake or two. However, most of our viewing area will remain on the sunny side. As we head towards Saturday, looks really good. High pressure essentially sits overhead. That should be crystal clear blue skies around here. You're just going to have to battle through some of the cold. Futurecast reiterates this for me. By tomorrow morning, we're talking single-digit temperatures, and it's going to be breezy. So, yeah, we got to talk about wind chill. What's it going to feel like, or what your exposed skin will react to as you head outside. So wind chill, again, I know we've been through this, but when you're about 10 below zero, it's about 25 to 30 minutes till you can get some frostbite and exposed skin. All these numbers represent is what would happen if you were outside with exposed skin at these temperatures with no wind. That's the whole point it exists. What I want you to take away from this is it's obviously not going to be like today. So moms and dads, for the kids, you want the gloves, you want the hats, you want the earmuffs, all that good stuff as we wait for the school bus tomorrow morning. But by February, you should be used to this, right? That is not unheard of for February. Temperatures in the teens tomorrow, but remember, it's going to be windy. However, you'll see the sunshine, so it'll look nice outside, and emotionally, at least I'm here, it'll be nice to see the sun. Saturday, same deal. It'll be good to see the blue sky out there, a little bit warmer, and the winds should be almost dead calm on Saturday. So don't get me wrong, that's still on the chilly side. But you throw on a coat, you get your gloves and all that, I think that's a pretty nice day for mid-February. And then finally, temperatures start to calm down here in the next several days. No more of this, 20 below and then 50 degrees stuff. We're talking temperatures now in the 30s, and they kind of hang there for a few days.
All right.
Much
Sounds
better.
good.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, Matt, thanks. Up next.